Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my stream. So we're essentially going to continue where we left off last time, which we're going to be doing some Loch Modan questing. So today I wanted to make it a special stream where we're going to be doing some World of Warcraft ASMR. So essentially I'm going to be speaking like this the whole video, and every time I cast a spell or something, it's going to be a very low and bassy voice. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. That sounds very annoying, and my trophy is already hurting. So, anyways, last time we were actually, essentially we just got started in Loch Modan. It went pretty chill. Like I wouldn't say we made a friend. We had like a temporary colleague that helped us out, and the overall experience was pretty chill. The quests are really not that bad. I mean, we are technically a couple of levels higher than we were supposed to be, because, let's be honest, we did parts of Westfall before we came here. So far, what's the goal so far for this character? Well, mostly it's to get to do the Dead Mines. I might consider doing Wailing Caverns, but unless somebody actually tells me how to get there without getting murdered, I will probably not try to do the Wailing Caverns for now, because I actually don't know how to get there, and I do not want to end up getting murked by especially like a Horde guard or a very high level NPC that I might not know you can actually pull. So, well, like mentioned before, if for any reason it turns out that it works out well and we actually find a way to get to Wailing Caverns, or we find someone who's willing to help us out get to Wailing Caverns, then I will consider doing it. But until then, we're going to stick to doing the Dead Mines, and hopefully we have a successful first run and it doesn't go too badly, and we don't end up in some group where some people decide to... I was going to use a new term that I learned recently. So apparently I learned that roaching out in hardcore, because I didn't know that term existed, means essentially abandoning your group and letting them all to die. And you guys don't have to worry. I do not plan on roaching out in any content. That is just not the way I play. And even then, I understand that this poor character might end up dead in the first dungeon we do, because I'm probably going to die trying to save someone else. Well, it's going to be what it's going to be. And I guess we're going to be doing probably another run. I also learned today that there's something called Ultra Hardcore that seems to be pretty popular nowadays. And a lot of people seem to be, well, I mean, I don't know if I would call it playing, because honestly, hardcore is not really a game. It's more like a torture simulator where you see how much pain you can inflict on yourself, and it's still pretty fun. And I love, well, okay, that might be an exaggeration. I enjoy leveling in classic. I don't enjoy it, I think, as all the people, because that actually play classic, because I've honestly been playing more. I've been playing, if I calculate the amount of years I've been playing this game, I've played more of retail WoW than I've played of classic WoW. Like, I did not enjoy the original classic launch. Like, I didn't really play it. I leveled a character about to level, I would say level 30. No, I don't mean the vanilla launch. I mean the actual classic launch. It wasn't really my... Oh, that's not a lot of XP. No. Okay. Well, I mean, we have a lot of blue XP, so that should be very nice. That should help us a lot. And this guy has the Zandalari buff. Wow, that's pretty good. So, we're going to be doing the Trogg quests, but like I was saying before, I personally never really got into Classic WoW. The only time I really played it was when it was live, like the original Vanilla, the original TBC, the original Wrath, and I played that a lot, like an unhealthy amount. But I also didn't really play a lot of Cataclysm or Mists of Pandaria, because I just really enjoyed the absolutely brutal heroics. And once they got nerfed, especially back in the day, there wasn't really anything to replace them. Like, it's not like today where if something gets nerfed and you just like you just switch to Mythic 2, Mythic 3, Mythic 4, and you keep going up the Mythic ranks until you get the difficulty you like. Back in the day when they nerfed the Cataclysm Heroics, well, that was essentially it. There was nothing else except for the raids that were remotely hard, and I personally absolutely loved the difficulty, and I understand not everybody agrees, and especially with the how to put this into words, especially with the group finder, and you had a lot of people that were just not very good, and they would struggle with the content, and they would get killed, they would get you killed, which, you know, I perfectly understand. It's not for everyone. I myself personally don't really mind the idea of running with people that are not as good at the game. Like, I don't want to say like good at the game in a condescending way, but I mean it's just simply people that don't play as much. And I personally don't care. Like, I don't mind playing and just, you know, I don't want to use the word carry, but essentially someone who might not be doing things perfectly, and you can tell they might get you killed. But, you know, when you play Cataclysm, it's not hardcore. Like, you die, whatever, you restart, do it again. And I also personally don't really like the idea of, like, you're playing, if you do a dungeon and it doesn't work, that you're wasting your time, per se. Like, I don't really agree with that way of thinking, because at the end of the day, this is a game. Like, to me, this is just a game. Like, yes, I agree that, you know, it sucks that you die, but that's the whole point. Like, if dying had no consequences, then dying is not even a mechanic per se. It's just like, it might as well just be a screen that says you're bad. So I don't know. I feel like it's fine if, you know, you run a dungeon and the people that you're playing with are not necessarily as good. I think it kind of literally just makes the game a little more enjoyable. It's like playing hardcore. Like I said before, I don't really enjoy classic WoW per se. Like, I kind of do, I kind of don't. I don't know. I guess it depends on who I'm playing with. But when it comes to hardcore, what I like is, I feel like instead of waiting for that raid at the end of the year, at the end of the week, where it's the only time I might like feel a little nervous that something goes wrong, when you're doing hardcore, every single pull that you do becomes this huge deal where you're like, oh my god, what if I pull the wrong mob at the wrong moment, at the wrong place, and then I just end up dead, and all my progress is lost. And I feel like that aspect of the game really makes the experience a lot more meaningful. And I know the one thing I've noticed though with I haven't really been following hardcore, but I have been following the WoW community in general over the years. And one word I hear thrown around a lot is the meaningful content statement. Like, the idea that, oh, but the content needs to be meaningful. It needs to be something that makes people feel like they're doing something that has... I don't want to use the word value, because I don't know if I agree. I mean, at the end of the day, a game is a game, and you should see it as a game. I feel like the moment you start thinking like, oh yeah, this dungeon I'm doing has any real value in life, I mean, okay, that might be unfair though, because I feel it. Okay, I guess I might be going a little too serious, because at the end of the day, whatever has value in your life it's your call, really. Whatever gives you meaning is good enough. It gives you value. But what I'm trying to say is, I feel like a lot of times the word value in a video game, it conflates with the idea that nothing can be negative. Like, every feeling you have in a video game has to be positive. So, like, the idea of failing, the idea of just like, oh, we tried a dungeon, it didn't. Like, I think if you do a dungeon and you spend an hour doing the dungeon, and like the game crashes after 30 minutes and you lose your progress, that is a waste of time. That I agree. You wasted your time. On the other hand, if you're doing a dungeon with a group of friends or just with randoms, and the group collapses because at the end of the day you tried doing the content, you couldn't do it, it was too hard, and I don't necessarily agree that itself is a waste of time. I think that you're still doing the content, you're still practicing, you're still learning, you're getting better at the game, hopefully. And that, oh wow, that's a lot of health. My god. Thank you. That is a lot of health. Wow. Especially for the Voidwalker. 750, my god. I'm a tanky boy. problem is I won't be able to heal him at all. These bandages aren't doing anything. Oh my god. And this is a flat amount, isn't it? Oh well. Okay, well whatever. He's a tanky boy now. And I guess his healing is percentage based, right? No, I don't think it is. I think it's flat. Huh. My god, these mobs have such a poor spawn rate. It is so bad. So boring. I really thought that I was going to get this quest done. And I thought that the quest I was supposed to do now, I thought it was the one that brings you inside the cavern. But what I'm realizing here is that actually the quest I'm doing now, it's not the one in the cavern. There's one before. And I'm actually getting kind of worried because I feel like I'm going to have to do other quests. Because going into the cavern at level 14 sounds like a really, really, really bad idea. Even pulling this guy sounds like a bad idea, honestly. Well, I mean, he's level 15, so maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's something I can do. I mean, do they run away? They don't seem like they do. No, they don't. Okay, they enrage actually, which is pretty good.
It's too far away.
Clear you out before the other ones come over. Come here. Come on, stun me. Just stun me instead. Come on, stun me. Taking a sweet ass time. Okay, never mind. This ain't working. Okay, there it is. So it takes a couple of hits. It's kind of annoying. Oh! Welcome to my stream! I'm actually surprised there's someone else. It's kind of gets a little weird, you know, talking to yourself for 20 minutes. I mean, I do think I have a lot of fun things to say, but still. So I'm happy. Well, anyways, like I was saying, welcome to the stream. If you wouldn't mind, just tell me if you can hear my voice well, because I'm testing a new mic here, and I've literally never ever did any audio settings on my computer in my life. So I'm essentially just trying to see if the setup I have right now has a clear voice. If you can hear me well, if the mic is good enough, if I should get a better mic, all that kind of stuff, you know. Well, he didn't stay very long. Well, at least I got a view. Can't argue with that. Mick is good. Oh, that's weird. I can't actually see you on the stream counter. Oh well. Thank you. Well, thank you. I'm glad that Mick is good, because it was actually quite a process to get it to get my voice properly, and that you don't hear me just type on the keyboard all day and just like every breathing noise and every moment I move my hand. It was pretty. It was a surprising amount of work just to get it right. But I'm happy. I'm really happy if you can hear it properly. I am very satisfied with that. But what name do I see? You mean on your actual name? I see White People Man Kappa 7499. That's the name I see. I do not like this quest. Like, these seers are not spawning. I don't even know where they're supposed to spawn. Oh, that's a level 16. I'm not going in there.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet.
What do you mean, oof? What does that mean? Hey, how are you guys doing? Doing well? Thank you for supporting my stream. I really appreciate it. You know, don't forget to like and subscribe so you guys get the rest of this great content. Yeah, well, you know, it's a start. The stream quality is still kind of iffy. I'm still working on the settings. It's not great. It's as you can see, it's a little blurry, but every time I stream at this point, it's getting a little better. It's getting more. I'm getting a clear image and hope to get something nice going on. So I mean, I don't think I have to explain what I'm playing right now. As you can see, this is a good little World of Warcraft. You've seen this a couple of times, I'm assuming.
I can't pass that yet.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the sub. Yeah. I think I'm probably gonna ask the other guys to also join the stream and, you know, try to make some, get myself some more exposure. I'm not going in there. Should I? I don't remember what's in here, actually. Notifications on? Oh, God. You guys are gonna make me nervous. It's one thing to talk to randos, but it's another to talk to direct family.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Oh my God, the seers are here. I've never actually realized they're here. I should not be here. Oh. So can you guys hear my mic? Oh, so he also streams. That's nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do like a variety stream of multiple games. Yes, it's super clear quality. Oh yeah, so really? Is that good? Nice, I appreciate it. Like it's been one hell of a process to get this to actually look good. The settings are actually really hard to get right.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging.
So. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of games. Like essentially, I have my Steam library has like, no joke, I have like 300 games. I'm just gonna play everything, one at a time. Eventually, one's gonna stick probably. I'm assuming. Oh, that's a big question. I'll be honest. Like I have a lot of games I really like, but I'm pretty sure if we just go by total quantity of time played, it's World of Warcraft. Like it's never the game I play. Like I'm never like, oh my God, I have to play this, but I always end up playing it. It's impossible not to play it. But if I'm gonna go with something a little more, I don't want to say fancy, but more interesting, I would say it's definitely the Soul series, like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Sekiro. I love those games. They're amazing. They're really challenging. They keep you on your toes the whole time. They definitely are not good for my blood pressure. Like every time I play them, I get super pissed. So I'm still waiting to like get used to the. How to put this word? I'm still getting used. Can I? Oh my God! Can you stream Elden Ring? Yeah, I'm gonna stream Elden Ring actually. I was gonna do it this weekend, but I actually, since I went out and I didn't actually stay home, I'm actually thinking about doing a full playthrough of the Soul series, like starting by Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and then doing Elden Ring. Yeah, well, I'm not a how to put it into words. I'm not a fun rager, sadly. I'm actually a kind of boring rager. Like I'm very composed, but sometimes when I'm playing, I lose my patience. Like those kind of games, they can make anybody lose patience, and it's just inevitable. Like at one point, I'm gonna have like 25,000 souls. I'm gonna be running through the map, and I'm gonna fall off a bridge, and I'm gonna lose my bananas. Everybody's an ultra. I don't like that. Well, yeah, I am pretty good. Like, I'll be honest, the odds of me actually dying are pretty low. Like, I mean, I was doing a Dark Souls 3 run, and I think I didn't die. The first time I played it, Dark Souls 3, I think I didn't die to a boss until halfway through the game. Like, I did most bosses first try. Really? He's doing an ultra run. What does he tell me? We could do it together. Could do like a 2-man ultra run. It could be fun. And oh, well, yeah. I'm not doing a I am not doing an ultra run though. By myself, no. Maybe with him, but not by myself. It's just too much yeah, guys, don't by the way, don't try not to use your real names on the, you know, on the chat. Cuz you know, we don't want people some weirdos knowing who we are. I mean, they're going to find out eventually, but still. Yeah. No,
That's still recharging.
No, but like the idea of an ultra run, I was actually considering it, but I don't know. I don't feel if I want to try it, simply because like hardcore itself is hard enough. Like, it's pretty damn hard to do hardcore. And the odds, like most people in normal hardcore, from the stats, like 1 out of 5 players are dead before level 20. No, one out of 4 reach level 20. So I don't know if I want to do it to myself. You know, I like this game. Don't get me wrong, it's a fun game. I love it. I don't know if I want to restart Elwyn Forest and Teldrassil and Loch Modan like 5-10 times, you know. And honestly, the only real difference between ultra hardcore, from what I could tell, like I actually looked it up today, the only difference is between ultra hardcore and regular hardcore is that you can't actually see anybody's health, from what I understand. And if you start dying, your screen gets dark, which, you know, could be kind of cool.
I can't cast that yet.
But do you guys know what class he's playing? And is he actually streaming it? Yeah, well, I'll be honest, the no minimap part really doesn't make any difference with me. I literally know the classic map by heart, so having a minimap doesn't make any difference in my case. Like, I don't even look at my map. The only reason I look at my map is for professions, and even then, like, I feel like doing professions without an actual like map to see where the stuff is must be absolutely miserable.
That's still recharging.
Well, I guess it's more of a... I'm assuming right now, since Ultra Hardcore is kind of brand new, it's not really a matter of getting to level 60, but it's more of a situation where you essentially have to get as far as you possibly can, kind of deal, right? I'm assuming. He wants to start streaming on Tuesday. Well, good for him. I hope it works. No, they did it. They didn't announce TBC Hardcore. From what I can tell, there is not going to be a TBC Hardcore. It's going to be like an event. It's going to be like they're going to do they're essentially going to do like an add-on, I think. That's what they said. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate. Oh my god. We have 4 people watching. That's crazy. Yeah, you're putting a lot. You guys are putting a lot of pressure on me because I still haven't even bought a webcam, and I'm definitely gonna buy one, a good quality one preferably, because I feel like if there's one game where you have to put a webcam on, it's the Soul series for sure. Like if I'm gonna do an Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne playthrough, there's no, well, not Bloodborne. I might do Bloodborne actually. I can easily think or just buy a streaming device for the PS4 and just play Bloodborne. That could be nice. I'll consider it. Yeah, let's do the entire series. Why not? W. Oh yeah. Can I? I'm gonna have to get used to that slang. I am. I do not know the W or the poggers and yeah. No, I don't know any of those. I am not good at. I'm not good at the Gen Z slang. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. Yeah. Pogger. Yeah, I know. Poggers is already old. And you know, the thing is, Poggers is young for me. Like, I'm pretty sure people my age don't say Poggers. I think Poggers was like around like people that are around the other person's age. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm gonna try to go for an older audience. You know. I understand that nowadays streaming is more of a... What can I do for you? Everybody kind of watches streaming now. I actually have no idea what Poggers even means. Like, I know people say it, but I have no idea. I'm assuming it's a play of the game from Overwatch, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Pog means play of the game, but I'm not sure if I'm even correct. Is it though? No, really. Huh. Wait, let me look it up. Let me look it up. No, it is also the shortened version of play of the game used to celebrate significant win or accomplishment. Okay, but it's it's not exactly that. I'm listening. Yes, what is your question? I actually should look up the delay on the chat because I don't even know what I set it up to, so I don't even know how long it takes for a message to go. But man, whatever. We'll check that in the next streams. Yeah, I think there's might be different terminologies. Whoa. Okay. What class did you first choose when you first played WoW, and how old were you? Well, actually, the first time I played WoW, I don't remember my exact age, but I was in high school. And I started playing late vanilla, early TBC. Like, I'm pretty sure I started playing, like, not even a month before the TBC pre-patch. So, pretty damn early. My first ever class, ironically, was a Warlock. The one I'm playing right now. Like, the first class I ever made was a Warlock. And I didn't actually like it. Like, I started playing, and I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. So, I switched to a Hunter. And I leveled that Hunter from 1 to 70. Took me a long time. But I liked it. It was fun. I had a pet who was a cat. And I called him Fido for some reason. I don't even know why. But I stuck to that pet for like 2 years. The entirety of TBC. And the thing with Hunter is it was pretty easy. So it gave me a false illusion of being a good player. Because the class itself wasn't really hard to play or level. And yeah, no, you did play a lot of that Hunter. You did indeed. But the thing is that yeah, I don't know why I thought it was so funny. Because you know Fido, it's a dog usually. But I was like, no, I'm gonna get a cat, and I'm gonna call him Fido. And I thought it was hilarious. I was like, oh my god, I have such a clever sense of humor. But yeah, essentially, I leveled that hunter, played him for like 2 years, and then, like an idiot, I decided that I was gonna switch to the horde. So I erased my hunter, made a blood elf priest, got him to level 20, decided that it was a stupid decision, erased the priest, made a warrior, and leveled him all the way to 70, and then to 80, because Wrath of the Lich King had just came out. And that warrior I still have, though. Which is one of the reasons why when I tell people I started playing in late vanilla, I have literally no proof of that. Because the hunter that I had back in TBC and vanilla doesn't exist anymore. So I don't have any achievements from TBC. Which is kind of sad. But, it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm trying to... I'm hoping, at least. I'm hoping to get this Warlock to level 60 without dying, because... I don't know if it was explained, but when you play hardcore... What can I do for you? Essentially, when you die, your character is erased. And I am hoping that doesn't happen. Well, it's not... That's a lie. It's not erased. Like, I'm pretty sure your character, you can transfer it to an actual classic server. But, I don't know. If I actually play regular classic, I don't think I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna have the patience to do it. Let's put it that way. Like, I enjoy leveling with the added challenge of hardcore. The added stress. But just leveling a character to level it is not going to be my cup of tea. Let's put it that way. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind. You know, TBC's coming. Maybe I'll want to recapture some nostalgia and just... you think TBC hardcore is doable? Well, I don't know if it is, because TBC itself has a lot of one-shot mechanics. It actually has a lot of bosses where you actually die, whatever you do. Like, part of the game, part of the mechanic is that you drop dead. So I'm assuming if they do it with an add-on, it's actually probably not too bad to do, because you could literally just make an add-on that considers certain types of deaths. If you consider certain types of deaths not count towards the add-on, I guess you could do it. But the thing with TBC... And I think that's one thing that, unless it's your job to play WoW, dying and re-leveling in TBC sounds miserable. Like, it sounds miserable. Like, you imagine if I'm already complaining about doing Elwyn Forest, which, you know, realistically takes, I don't know, leveling in TBC in Elwyn Forest is like a couple of hours. You do it in like 5-6 hours and you're done with Elwyn Forest. But imagine doing that. Imagine doing that in Hellfire Peninsula. You die in Hellfire Peninsula. You know, you die in like Terrakar Forest, and then you have to re-level Hellfire Peninsula. You have to re-level Zangar March. That sounds painful.
That's still recharging.
No, the thing with how to put it into words. The thing with TBC and some raids is not that you have one-shot mechanics where the mechanics themselves kill you because they do too much damage. Like, some bosses literally kill you whatever you do. They just one-shot you. That's it. It's not like, oh, they did 5,000 damage. No, they literally just kill you. It's part of the mechanic of the boss. So if they need to find a way, essentially, to... Well, I mean, I'm not much of a... Well, that's a lie. I am kind of a programmer, but... I think it wouldn't be too hard to just make an add-on, and that add-on would just not consider certain boss fights or some mechanics, I guess, that if you die inside that mechanic, it doesn't count, I guess. I mean, that could work. But again, like, I feel like at this point, so many people have done the hardcore challenge and just leveled the character. That, you know, took my plants. Los machos. God damn it. Took my plants. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it could be. At the end of the day, if TBC is it's something new, right? If you're doing TBC, it's new content. You're doing new dungeons, new raids. It's probably going to be interesting for a couple of months. Still good content. Yeah, I know. There's going to be plenty of content. Like one thing that TBC has over Classic for sure is that the content itself is a lot more interesting. Like at least it's actually challenging, because the Classic content is, I wouldn't call it easy, but it's much more easy than the TBC content. TBC content is a lot harder, and also let's be realistic. A substantial amount of people probably won't make it to level 70 just because of the time, and also the heroics in TBC are not necessarily hard, but extremely unforgiving. Like you make one mistake, you're dead. One mistake, you're dead. Like if you just pull a mob, you don't think straight. You don't think straight. There's no CC. Like somebody's dying in the group. And while leveling 1 to 60 is probably longer than leveling 60 to 70, because not necessarily because of the XP, but more like the travel time. Like losing a full gem character with like craft gear, and what do you do also with the reputation? Like, do you have to grind to revert every single time you die? Because if that's the case, wow, that's gonna be one hell of a process. What's your biggest gameplay advice for WoW? Honestly, just play it. Just play it. Don't bother with gameplay advice. Don't try to be better. Like, the game is competitive and people might get mad at you if you don't do well. But at the end of the day, it's first and foremost, it's an RPG. You play just for like an adventure, you play for fun. And you don't really have to like, oh, I got rid of the bear meat. That was stupid. I actually needed that. Oh well. Essentially, I would say just play. Just get into the game. Try the game. Do your best. Like, I feel like if you're going to play your first character and you're going to start looking up guides, you're going to look how to play, you're probably not going to enjoy the game that much, because you're not really going to be playing it. You're just going to be like copying other people. Just play it. Just enjoy your character, make mistakes, and eventually when you start like, doing harder content and you really want to get into it, at that point you should, at that point you might want to check some guides, but that's later. And also it depends what kind of version of the game you want as well, because as you can see, like the version I'm playing right now is not as like demanding as the version that if you play retail. Like, I personally like retail. I think it's really interesting. There's a lot of content. There's a lot of things to do, but it can be overwhelming, and the classes are a lot more complex. I would say, as a first class, so if you plan on playing WoW Classic, or, well, first of all, you want to play retail or WoW Classic? Do you want to play what I'm doing right now, or do you want to play like a more modern, more complicated version of the game? What I'm doing, okay. So, so what I'm playing right now is WoW Classic, which is going to become TBC soon, but, pretty much the same thing. If you want to go easy, and this, if anybody watches this video later after it becomes a video, they might get a little triggered. But essentially, if you want to play something that's fairly easy and simple to learn, I would play Hunter. By far, it is the easiest class to play. I know a lot of people won't agree with that, but Hunter in TBC has a super simple rotation. Like, it's 2 buttons. The class, your pet, essentially up to level, I would say up to level 60, your pet essentially can kill anything by himself. Like, it gets a little more hard when you end up in wait. Am I supposed to have 2? Okay, there it is. So, yeah. So when you're doing the leveling, a hunter is by far the easiest class to level. Like, a lot of people say warlock is also easy, but I don't agree because warlocks, yes, they do have a pet as well, but the pet is a lot harder to control. And as a warlock, you only have how to put it into words. You only have cloth armor. You don't actually have. You don't have mail. Essentially, what that does is that as a hunter, if you get attacked because you make a mistake with your pet or something, you can actually just tank the damage because you're still pretty resistant. As a warlock, you're very squishy, even with all the spells and stuff. So I would say hunter by far. It is the easiest class to play. And the thing with a hunter as well is that you're not very gear dependent, especially at the start. So you're gonna do fine without too much trouble, and it gives you time to learn the class. Because then you can learn how to play, you can learn how to do your stuff, and nobody's really gonna complain about a hunter. Usually you're gonna do fine. The only thing you have to learn is the traps, like how to trap. But I mean, that's really not that complicated. So yeah, I would say hunter by far. And you get a pet. You can call it Fido. If I would consider making a WoW guide for beginners, yeah, I might. I just don't know if I'm gonna start doing actual videos just yet. I'm sticking to streaming for now, but I'm gonna start producing some videos for sure. Yeah, but considering if you want to call him Fido, this time make him like, I don't know, like a bear. You know, keep it fresh. But yeah, I would consider making some videos, you know, explaining the basics, explaining how to level a character, make it interesting. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, the idea honestly is I'm probably gonna do some streams for now, just like, you know, keep it simple, and eventually once I have enough footage from all these different streams, I'm gonna use them to just make a video out of it. Get some nice cuts in, and yeah. That should be good. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is essentially I'm trying to yeah.
I can't cast that yet.
I don't know if I should be doing what I'm doing. Like these kind of quests, just FYI. I'm essentially going to a cavern, and caverns in hardcore are always a bad idea. Like I'm still going to do it, but I shouldn't be doing it. I'm not gonna lie though, I am definitely looking forward to the Elden Ring Dark Souls playthrough. That should also be pretty fun. Yeah, well, I also feel like if I can make a video for people to learn the game, I would like also to give it a more casual feel. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like a lot of content that's on games right now is very competitively minded, and I feel that sadly it makes the games feel a lot. Fire shield. Oh, guess I can't cast any fire on him. It makes the game look a lot more daunting than it really is. Because honestly, WoW is complicated. That is true. It's a complicated game. But it's also, if you play it slow and you learn to play it while playing it instead of like watching a bunch of videos and just accumulating a bunch of knowledge, if you just like level your character slowly, just learn how to play the mechanics and everything, then you'll realize the game itself is really not that complicated. Like it gets a little harder the more you level, but at the start, like I would argue Warlock is a surprisingly complicated class at low levels, and it's really not that complicated. Like the class is really not that bad. Did he dodge my spell?
I can't cast that yet.
No, I need
That
mana.
spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
Yeah,
That's
a
still
lot of people do that.
recharging.
That is true. And it's not so much that they do, it's more the fact that they expect you to play it that way. Like it would be one thing if you could like play the way you want and nobody would say anything. But that's not what usually happens. You essentially play the class and people get mad at you if you don't play it the proper way. Which I get it, because you know you go into a dungeon and then you end like you die because somebody makes a mistake. Like I get it, but the problem with that mentality is that when you have a game like WoW, well, like World of Warcraft, and you have like 20 different ways to build your character. Whoa, that damn mage. That mage stole it from me. Oh well. I'm gonna regret this.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, but honestly, like I understand that a game, let's say a competitive game like League of Legends, can be intimidating because, you know, it's a competitive game, so people expect you to compete. But I feel like a game like WoW shouldn't have those standards, because, I mean, the game is essentially The Sims but with powers. Like you're playing a character essentially. So I think people should chill a bit when it comes to these kind of games. Like just a little bit, you know? But I mean, at this point we're kind of arguing with the entire gaming community, really. So I don't know if we're gonna change people's minds anytime soon. I really should not be in this cave right now. But you know what? I'm gonna keep going. Screw it. No, come back. Oh, I'm gonna regret this so much. No, stop running. Oh god. This is gonna end so badly.
Inventory is full.
Screw it. Drink. Yeah. I should get out of here. I should really get out of here.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, well, I feel like a lot of people, when you play a new game specifically, they expect you to literally do like a study on the game. Like, they don't expect you to just play the game. They expect you to study it, and then they expect you to play it. Like, they're like, oh yeah, you know, I already know this and this and this and this and this, and then yeah, yeah, I'm gonna regret this.
That spell isn't
Screw it. I want to know what's behind here. Yeah, but no joke, people expect you to do like a study on the game. Like they expect you to know the mechanics, know how to play it, know how to build your character, and you don't even actually know what the game is. You essentially have to study it before you get to play it. And oh, hey, he's dead. Oh god. This guy is dead. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay. Okay, I'm not alone at least. I'm not alone.
That's still recharging.
Okay. Anything of value behind here?
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, come on. Oh, they're all yours, buddy. Eh. There's nothing in here. Okay. I am not staying here. Why are you still on me? I haven't done anything. I am not staying in this cave. Does not sound like a good idea.
That's still recharging.
Oh. We lost someone today.
Can't carry it.
It's kind of sad. So yeah, the next thing I'm buying is a webcam. I'm going to try to make it more interesting because I feel like, you know, if you can't see my face, it just doesn't make it as interesting. It makes it kind of boring, actually. It feels very impersonal. I'm going to send a stream link to everybody else. Uh-oh. I'm being distracted. Yeah, well, I feel like a webcam is necessary, because I know a lot of people do VTubing, but I don't know. I kind of like my face still to this day. You know, it's not the best. I know, but still, it's still pretty good. It's still a solid 7.5 out of 10 on a good day. You know, with a good lighting, and some little music, should be nice.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Yeah. These are the worst kind of quests, though. The ones where you have to kill 12 of something. They take forever to do. But the good news is they're good XP, so that's nice.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do some weekend Dark Souls streams. So I think that's gonna be my special
Inventory is full.
special events kind of thing.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
But the weekdays I'm too tired, so I'm playing something a little slower.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
A new quote. I'm listening. Jesus, a lot of these bastards.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Enjoy the passage of time that is the meaning of life.
I can't cast that yet.
Well,
That's
I agree with that statement. I think you should learn to enjoy life in any aspect of, because at the end of the day, whatever you do in life, you're going to get older. It's inevitable. But I do think you have to be careful to actually try to make... You have to try to make, you know, like, you have to try to age as best as you can, essentially. Like, I agree that, you know, I'm happy with my age. I don't really care about growing older at this point. But I am definitely trying my absolute best to age as best as possible.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Well, I understand that perspective. The problem with the way life is designed is that essentially when you're gonna do something in life, there's always a trade-off. Like, if you get a good job that you like and it pays well, and essentially what it does is it's gonna make other aspects of your life easier, because you don't worry about money, you don't worry about where you have to live and stuff. But I feel like also
Out of range.
you always have to always be careful not to do too much of one thing. Like, if you have a good job but you work every single day and you're not happy, then you're doing the wrong thing. If you have a job that you like but you're starving, that's also not good.
That's still recharging.
Like, you should find a balance, essentially. And I know this sounds super cliche, like, oh yeah, the solution to life is find balance. Yeah, you know, how many times have we heard that? But it's just that at the end of the day, if you study something you like and you actually manage to find a good job,
I can't carry
well,
anymore.
yeah, sure, the studying part is going to be miserable. But once you have your job and once you have, like, something you enjoy doing, you're not going to feel like you're, you know, working all day. And also, so you kind of get back the time eventually. You're trading it. And that sadly... well, again, that statement, I don't know if I agree with it, because there's one fault with the if you like what you do, you never work a day in your life, is that I don't know what kind of job you can possibly find where you don't eventually just get tired of it. Like, maybe let's say something that you do, like a freelance job where it's a different job every day, that's fine. But like a traditional 9 to 5 that you actually don't get bored of eventually, I don't know if that's even possible. Like, unless you're like really into your job.
I can't cast that yet.
Because I feel like at the end of the day, as humans, we kind of just, you know, it gets redundant essentially. Like, been there, done that kind of situation.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, this quest takes forever.
spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, exactly, because I believe that, because
Inventory is full.
once you do the same thing every single day and you just like repeat.
That's still
I
recharging.
think honestly I read something that made a lot of sense, is that
Past that yet.
humans, the way our emotions work, the way our I want to say hormones, but like our receptors for different sensations, the way they work is that they always come back to baseline. So when you do something and you're like, oh my god, this is amazing, you love it, it's inevitable that eventually you're gonna get to a point and you're gonna be like, oh okay, yeah, I'm bored of this. Essentially, like, doesn't matter how crazy it is, you're gonna get bored of it. So I think when you have a job where you do the same thing over and over again, and even if you really like it the first year, after a year of doing it, you're just gonna be like, yeah, I had enough of this. So in a weird way, like if you do like a YouTube channel or like a personal kind of like to like a job that you do on your own terms,
That's
I feel like
still
you're
recharging.
probably gonna oh
I
no.
can't pass that yet.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna have to focus here.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
I'm not
That's
dying.
still
I'm not dying.
recharging.
No stress.
I can't cast that yet.
There you go.
I can't carry anymore.
Easy enough. I'm not gonna lie, got a little nervous there, just a little bit, but I was in control. I was in control. At least I like to believe I was. Okay, so now I need bear meat and spider ichor. That should be fun. It's just that honestly, like, what you should do with your job and what kind of things you should do in life is very hard to answer, because it essentially varies from, you know, whoever is, like, what your life situation is, what kind of money do you have besides work, what kind of what kind of family relationships do you have kids, do you not have kids. It's just there's too many factors to just give a straight answer. Like, you know, you can tell people do what you love in life, but you know, what you love, does it make you enough money to actually live off it? Can you do what you love where you live? Can you do what you love where you want to live? Like, if you want to live somewhere else, but they don't actually have the kind of infrastructure that you need, so to do what you love. And like, are you able to do something that you're gonna love for 20 years? Like, you know, you can love doing a job for 10 years, but after like 10 years, do you still love your job? And once you're 40 years old, can you change your job on a whim? You probably can't. I don't know if I agree, because I feel like a lot of ignorant people have some pretty crazy ideas about life, and they're actually like, they think the world's out to get them. So I don't know if that's necessarily better. But well, they do say ignorance is bliss, so maybe they had a point.
No, safe travels. See you soon.
The general problem with ignorance is that while it can be easier to be ignorant, being ignorant can have a cost. Like, if you're ignorant about how health works, you might end up sick at 35. If you're ignorant about how the political system works, you might end up with a government that oppresses you, so eventually you still get destroyed by the system. Like, you know, I agree that ignorance can be good in a small vacuum, but at a societal level, I don't think we should be ignorant. I think people should be informed and people should be educated, because a society that is not educated is a society that it's usually not good. Let's put it that way. And this World of Warcraft stream has gotten political suddenly. So please support my my future
Inventory is full.
government endeavor. I will be. No, I don't know where I'm going with this.
Inventory is full.
I'm gonna run for office.
That spell isn't ready yet.
RG. Yeah, I don't know if I really don't know about my name. I've had this name for years, so I'm just gonna commit to it. But I feel like it's a bit pretentious, no?
I can't pass that yet.
Like, isn't it a bit
That
pretentious?
isn't ready yet.
Like calling myself the reasonable gamer. And I don't even know if I'm gonna have like any particularly interesting takes on gaming because I've never actually been part of the gaming ecosphere. I could, but I don't know. At this point, I feel kind of committed. It's just so weird to talk on a microphone when nobody talking back to you.
That's still recharging.
Like, I feel like I'm going crazy.
Inventory is full.
What don't you know? The screen? You mean like the image quality? Well, yeah. It like I said before on the stream, it was actually pretty hard to get a decent quality. I'm just happy it looks good. And it's 180p, 60 frames per second. It's running on 10,000 bitrate, so it should give most people a very nice image. I need to put this. I need to really put this in my bank. Yeah, screw it. I don't need those. Senator's Root. Where is it? Oh, there's a lot of nice plants around here.
That spell isn't ready yet.
But honestly, if you're gonna start playing World of Warcraft, I would not recommend starting in hardcore. Because if you die,
Can't carry anything.
the character is gone, and that is pretty sad. And especially when you first start, you're gonna die a
That's
lot.
still recharging. I can't pass that yet.
Yeah,
Spell isn't ready
like
yet.
hardcore's
That's
fun,
still
but you need a
recharging.
certain amount of experience, and you kind of need to know where to go. Because
Inventory is
you know,
full.
I could be questing in Westfall right now, and literally be trying to do quests that are too high level for me, and I'd be probably dead. And I want to get to level
That's
20 at
still
least,
recharging.
because I'm going to show you guys something. Here are stats about the hardcore runs from other players, and as you can see here, the probability of making it to level 10 on any character is about 60%. 60%. So that's not a lot. The odds of making it to level 20 are around 25%-ish. So that's one player out of 4 that makes it to level 20. That is not a lot.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
I have a feeling I'm going to be pretty damn lonely when I get out of level 20.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Yeah. And I'm actually surprised, but on top of my screen, when somebody dies, oh, somebody reached level 60. Oh, congratulations. That's actually pretty impressive. Yeah, so essentially when you're leveling, I have a feeling I'm going to be pretty lonely once I reach level like 25. I feel like at that point there's not going to be a lot of people. But usually when I'm playing, there's a little thing that appears on top of my screen when somebody dies.
That spell
Like it tells me how they died and where they died. It's always fun to see. But usually it's people around level like 15, level 16. Those are the people that usually drop dead. But I think yesterday I was playing, and I saw a level 57 like die. It was bad. I can't get these damn spiders. It's ridiculous. Of course, of course. Thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna be calling the stream soon as well. I don't want to make these videos too long, because right now I'm not editing them at all, and I'm gonna try editing them. But as you can see, I talk a lot, so it's hard to actually cut the videos in a way where I don't cut myself. Anyways, have a good night. Thank you for the support.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't pass that yet. Inventory is full.
Nice. 3 spider ichor. That's always nice. That's always nice. And I just removed my spells from my bar.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't carry anymore. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Why am I even killing these things?
I can't cast that yet.
Ay, 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 caramba.
That's still recharging. Inventory is full.
It's been some very productive questing today. We've done a couple of quests. We've got some mobs down. So far, so good. Very happy with the whole progress. Hopefully it goes well. We're probably going to be hitting level 16 without too much issues. I'm looking forward to it.
I can't pass that yet.
There you go. Should I loot that? Probably. Do I want to? No, I don't. I'm going to go drop my quests off, and we're probably going to be calling it a night soon. Like I mentioned before, I'm probably going to be doing some Dark Souls / Elden Ring / Bloodborne content, which should be enjoyable, I'm assuming. Come on, get to him first.
That's still
Come on. I just need some bear meat. Please. Just some tasty bear meat. Come on. Por favor. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. It's the Spanish. Every time I speak Spanish, good things happen to me. That's what it is. Oh, so he also needed the black bear. And he also needs the black bear. And he's also ultra. Why does everybody play ultra hardcore? I don't want to play ultra hardcore. Maybe. Maybe if this character ends up dead, I'm going to join the hype train and do some rogue ultra hardcore. Maybe.
I need to get closer.
Come on, bear. Come here. Come on.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging.
Nice. Good job.
Anymore.
Good job. That's what I want to see. Shot in the eyes. Interesting name. Interesting name. For sure. Do I even care about the spirit? %30 improvement. That sounds not bad, actually.
You got my attention.
I like that.
Off with you.
I like that. My god, those are some ugly robes. Oh well. I mean, 4 stamina, I'm not passing on 4 stamina, especially as a warlock. I mean, we essentially my stamina is mana, essentially. So I will take it. So tell some more blood sausage. I like that. What level is my cooking? 37. My god, that's bad. That is so low. Very disappointing stuff. But, well, it is what it is. And I'm going to go to Loch Modan. If I remember correctly, Loch Modan has some quests south. I mean, I have an add-on that tells me. Why am I even pretending? Well, not pretending, but why am I even trying to not see what I'm doing? That's not telling me if they're completed, though. Interesting. Ah, those hunting lodge quests also sound pretty nice. I think I'm gonna be doing those as well. I don't think I'm gonna be doing the killing fields or the people's militia until I'm thinking level 16 to 17 minimum, because I'm probably gonna do them before I do dead mines. So I have the quests.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. That just sounds like the. It just sounds like the play. So, well, today we're just going to be doing. We are just going to be doing some of the questing here in Loch Modan. We're going to be finishing this questing, and then we're going to be moving on to the rest of Loch Modan tomorrow, probably, or after tomorrow, depending on time. And we're then going to be switching to Westfall, so we can start considering the dead mines. Because I really want to start doing dungeons on this character. Even though it might be a horribly bad idea. But, well, I guess we'll see. Guess we're going to find out together. All those plants.
That's still recharging.
I want to take care of that spider. So many silver leaves. The Loch Modan is an herbalist dream so far. Like, there's so much plants, it's insane. I am very happy with this. And I'm going to be maxing out my first rank of herbalism. My first rank, my first type of herbalism? I don't know. I don't know.
Inventory is full.
Wow. That's actually a shock. I remember last time I actually had too many silver leaves. I'm still using these bandages on the Voidwalker, but I mean, I can still sell these, and they're actually very valuable. Well, they're not that valuable, but still. What do I get rid of? That I'm pretty sure you can make a recipe with those, huh? You can make food. Empty vial, white linen robe. Could sell this for a couple of silver, probably. My god, I have nothing I can really get rid of. I have to go to the bank. I have 5 potions, which I'm not getting rid of because, yeah, they're not great potions, but they can still save my life. Decisions. For 1 silver leaf. That's correct. I don't know if it's worth it. Oh. So everyone who's an Ultra puts Ultra in their name. Interesting. It's kind of cool. It's like a little clan they have going on. Like a ritual. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a nice 20. How's my herbalism? And my alchemy. 55, not bad. And all these are yellow, so we're entering the Mage Royale and Earthroot category. This is actually really good though. That extra 2 health per 5 plus the demon skin, that's a 7 health per 5, which is not great, but might save my life. Might genuinely save my life one day. Oh my god. And I have to sell all this stuff now. Oh my what am I gonna do? I think I know what I'm gonna do actually. Oh, oh. Well, damn.
What's on your mind?
That is pretty impressive. I'm gonna be selling this.
Watch your back.
That's very nice, but sadly I'm not gonna get to use it. I am not gonna get to use it, sadly. Okay, so all these linen bandages. That's a lot of linen bandages. I am in a very good shape to heal myself if I ever get into a situation where I might get screwed over. So that's nice. I have a nice health stone. I don't have a lot of soul shards though. That's kind of has me a bit worried for the future. I need to get myself a soul shard bag, but I'm pretty sure those are higher level. And has been slain by coral shark in the soul of March. Oh no. Oh no, that's sad. That's really sad. Okay. So yeah, the quest. You're the one who gave it to me, right?
Hello.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Nice. Nice. Those are good. Those are good. I'm gonna sell some of these as well because I feel like, let's be realistic, I am not going to be needing 50 bandages, especially not those kind of bandages. Okay. You're soulbound, so you're worthless. I'm gonna do some cooking. Give me some nice roasted boar meat. I mean, I could literally just go fish and catch up this entire cooking thing, but I don't know if I feel like it. I'm probably going to do it off stream. So, well, I wanted to say, so thank you very much for watching my stream today. Like I mentioned before, I am going to keep improving the quality and making this as good as it can be for the people watching it. I really want to give you guys the best possible quality, the best possible experience, and probably the next purchase that is going to come from this little project of mine is going to be the webcam, which should make it a lot more interesting to watch, because I feel like, you know, if you don't have anybody to watch, you just hear me talk in the background. I mean, I could make it an ASMR video, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So I hope you guys have a good night. Again, like I mentioned before, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like what you're seeing. And you hope to support me in this new endeavor. So I hope you have a good night, like I mentioned before. And thank you very much. And bye-bye.